Everything's been running nicely now, but we have been working within some limits. So now we've got the option to push beyond that a bit. So let's expand a little bit. So we've got a coal node down here, and over that away a bit, we've got a new untapped iron node. And we're in relatively close proximity to the base. So I think somewhere around here will be the ideal spot to do our first little steel setup. I think I'd actually like to build our little coal setup right there and incorporate that coal node into it. Maybe build up a little bit. I like the idea of having a little satellite factory on top of a pillar of stone. First, we need to clear all the pesky vegetation. Hello, you. And hello, you. I'm afraid you're going to have to go as well. But not quite yet. We'll let you wander around for a little bit longer. I think actually I'm going to leave this area clear and build above our miner, incorporate it that way. And that way we can leave our little friends to just happily do their thing. Sorry about cutting down all the trees, but on a bright note, you'll get some shade from that soon. Well, we're back to day 0. I managed to kill myself. Well, hello. My name is TwoFrog. Welcome to the lilypad. I forgot one of those crucial things a bit. I should probably unlock steel if I want to make a foundry. Oopsie. There we go.
Pioneer out past the ridge again, running belts through dust and wind. Foundry glow against the night, steel comes rolling back in line. Stack the lifts another floor, probably should have planned it more. Still it runs, so leave it be. That's become the strategy. Pioneer. Structural organization remains optimistic. And Mr. Bean just watches me, stretching slow above the trees, like he's checking every line, every shortcut I designed. Pioneer, keep it clean, at least while the supervisor's seen. Whole system balanced on a thread, still somehow it stays ahead. Coal burns deep beneath the steel, everything begins to scale. Belts now crossing overhead, half by planning, half by luck instead. Turn around and there he goes, silent shadow drifting slow. Massive shape against the sky, always there when something's misaligned. Large alien life form detected. Observation. It appears to be monitoring your work. Assessment. Understandable. And Mr. Bean just watches me. Supervisor of the scene. Doesn't speak and doesn't judge. Still somehow I feel it does. Pioneer, hold the line. Try to make it look refined, even if the pipes don't fit. Maybe don't let him see this bit. Built another level wrong, added more and carried on. Thought I'd finally clean the view, then his shadow drifted through. Pioneer. Visual obstruction from conveyor placement remains severe. Mr. Bean still drifting by, silent shape across the sky. Pioneer still adding more, steel and smoke across the floor. Stand back slow, let it run. Somehow all this still gets done. And overhead beyond the steam, supervisor keeps the scene. Factory performance adequate. Aesthetic performance questionable.
way there. Now we just need to go and get some iron. There we go. Some that way. Oh yeah. Nice to see you again. You've got your little friend with you. That was really noisy. So we've got one, not quite straight, but not bad. Oh, it is pretty much on this level. So that's worked out very well. And we'll go and grab that as well. Oh, it's actually coal. That iron over there. Oh. Well, this is handy. We've got 2 of each. Even better. I'm going to bring all 3 back. The 2 iron and the 1 coal. So there we go. We've got another 2 iron and another coal. We can't utilise all of these just yet, but it's not far off. Now we want to run our lines back to our steel factory and also hook up the power, because right now they're just sat here quietly keeping Mr. Bean company. Actually, let's cut those down while we're down here. Oh, I think that one's okay. Need a little bit of shade for a little piggly wiggly. Yes. Right, onwards we run power. Now it's time to bring over the lines. Don't move. Stay there. No, okay. Thank you. Talking of stairs, I think I may need a better way to get across here. It involves a lot of jumping. But we get there in the end. At the moment, we're not running to capacity because I need to actually create some beams and pipes in order to unlock Mark II miners faster belts. And that's what will allow us to utilize all of these. And it will also allow us to use our other 2 lines. I don't see the point in connecting up those 2 lines to these temporarily. I'll just wait until I can unlock the upgrades. I think I'll just create a little path across to our little rock there and then over to our habitat. And this will give us a faster route over to our little steel setup. That'll do it. There we go, that works for me. Wonderful. So this is going to unlock our Mark II miners. There we go. I have handcrafted some encased industrial beams, which I needed to actually build these. But now these are upgraded. I'll now maximize our Mark II belts, which is what I need to get those foundries running fully. So I'll upgrade the others while I'm here. Hello. There we go. I could of course put power shards in there, but for now I think I'd prefer to save the power. It's always an option for later. And then we'll just upgrade that 4th one down there. So that's our initial very basic steel setup done. We've got 3 constructors over there creating the beams and 2 making the pipes for us. So this will be enough steel stuff just to get us going and allow us to upgrade belts where we need to. I do actually need to unlock upgrading belts, but I'm just waiting to accumulate a few more beams and things that we actually need to do it. I think I'll build a little steel storage over near the hub over there. We're a little distance away. It's a lot of running, and we're going to be using steel quite a bit. I think I'll do it on this side here. I need more concrete. There we go, that'll do it for a bit. Now, perhaps we'll build it along here. We've got a nice big empty space there. Go. Let's get to fill in some boxes. Now I think what we're going to need under there is a little logistics floor to bring all the belts into, and then neatly pop up the back and load up the boxes. There we go. I do want to go over, I think, and see if we can get those lift, what do they call them? The lift belt floor holes. Let's go and have a look. Architecture, possibly. Could be organisation, I think. Nope. Management. There we go. I might as well spend a few more tokens while I'm here. As I go and check for some more tokens, because we do have some. That's still just the reanimated Sam that's providing us all our tokens, so it has slowed down, but it just keeps doing our thing while we work. Let's buy a few more things. I think I'll have those. That'll do for now. There we go, and this will allow us to see what we're doing with these. Well, you're not lined up properly, are you? That's no good. There we go. Right, let's get going. So this is how I've started to bring things in. We've got our concrete and our iron rods coming in under our platform there and coming up there. And then we've got 2 rows of all our other goods coming in via this platform here. And at the moment, this is bringing in all of our basics, the iron basics, the copper basics, our rotors, our reinforced plates. So everything essentially that we're creating over here, minus the reanimated Sam. I don't feel the need to bring that over. And next, I will bring over the steel. So I just want to hook up all those belts underneath there to link up in our various little containers. This one's a little messy simply because I wanted our containers filled in a certain order. So I wanted our iron rods there. So that's why we've got this little messy bit here. Oh, look at that glorious clippage. And this is why we have logistics floors, so we don't have to get triggered by the spaghetti clippiness. We don't care because we're going to hide you all away. Actually, we care even less because eventually you're going to all get deleted and redone anyway. But this is the glory of logistic floors. And this is the bit that we really care about. Everything coming in. Well, not quite everything. We've got as far as the rotors. And look how tidy it looks up here. We don't want to think about what's down there. So next, I'll go and bring in our steel. Oh look, we're back to day 0 again. We had another little oopsie. I keep deleting the flooring under myself when I'm over an abyss, but you know, third time lucky. This was the little culprit. There we go, there's our steel pipes and our steel beams heading off into storage. And as you can see, I got out my shovel and I dug a hole right through the cliff. There's a hole. You can't see it. It looks like a sheer rock, but I did in fact dig a nice tunnel all the way through. It's perfect. See? See what you can do with the shovel? Yes. So it's coming down here and then I'm going to join it up with our spaghettiness over there. And there we have it. We have our beams and we have our rods. So everything now is coming in that we've created except for smart platings, which we just don't need to bring up here, and the reanimated SAM, which I don't feel the need to bring up here as yet. So this is as currently as far as we've got. So this is how we're looking at the moment. We're starting to get a little elevation in some areas now. We've got our first temporary little storage areas. Power over the back there. Screws right over the back there. There we are. There's the screws. Still doing its thing. And now we also have steel. There's our little steel factory doing its thing. I just remembered I do need to just upgrade a couple of those lines to our Mark IIIs just to keep up with the speed, but there's only a couple that need it right at this particular moment. Well, I can't upgrade my belts unless I unlock the faster belts first, so let's do Logistics Mark III. Let's do some enhanced asset security. There we go. Just what I need when I'm not fighting anything. Sounds good though. And there we go again. I'm doing well.
Subscription to the function of any and all fixed property expires the moment it leaves its designated zone.
Oh dear, subscription over. And there we go again. 0 days since last incident. I'm going for the record. Now that we have our basic steel setup going, this allows us to really start thinking about growing the factory. So in preparation for that, even though we've got a reasonable amount of power, I think I will just increase our Mark I miner over there that's feeding coal to a Mark II, that's then feeding the coal over to our generators. And I think I'll just I'll just quickly double up our generators, I think. We've got the coal right there, it's an easy fix. There's our Mark II miner. We'll put our shards back in and double that up. So I'll just increase the belts that run on over towards our coal generators. And we'll begin with you. There we go. Double the coal generators now to give us a bit more power. So that should let us happily expand for a little while without needing to come back. We've made some great progress today. Unlocking steel is really going to allow us to get a jiggle on with the things that we've got to get done next. So one of the things we'll want to work on next time is going to be our modular frames. I've got a few other plans as well. Everything is ticking along nicely. I think we've earned a rest. Thank you for spending a little time here. I'll see you next time on the lilypad.